Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at Uolo. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.uolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on Share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at YOLO_app. I'm eagerly looking forward to all your submissions right after this class.
Hi everybody. Okay, so how are you all doing? Good, great job. Are you all taking care of yourself? Washing your hands regularly, keeping yourself hydrated? Yes, very good. Okay, so do you all know which class it is today? That's right, it is science. So how many of you are excited for today's class? Okay, and how many of you are attending today's science class for the first time? Oh, why didn't you attend before? Okay, all those who are attending it for the first time, let me tell you, you're going to enjoy it. Okay, so I hope you have invited your friends this time. Yes? Okay, great job. All those who haven't, don't forget to invite them next time. Why? Because we're going to have lots of fun and I'm pretty sure you're going to have fun with your friends, right? Okay, let's go ahead. So today we are going to do a topic that is called Earth. Do you all know what lies inside Earth? What Earth is made up of? What are the layers of Earth? Yes? Okay. So it's a very interesting topic. I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy it a lot. So before we start, let me tell you something about Earth. So Earth is actually the third planet from the sun, right? So it's the third planet in our solar system and it took around 10 to 20 million years to form these planets. Isn't it interesting? Yeah. And you know how was Earth formed? So when our solar system was young, a giant object about as big as the size of Mars collided with Earth. What do you mean by collided? Crushed Earth. Okay, so now this crash was so impactful and so massive that if the object would have been a little bigger, okay, Earth would have destroyed. Earth would have got destroyed. So we were lucky that the object was only the size of Mars. Mars is the planet, you all know, right? Good job. Okay. So now at this time, Earth was extremely hot when it collided. But suddenly, you know what happened? It started cooling down and water from inside the Earth started coming up on the surface of the Earth. That's how Earth was formed. That's how we have life on Earth. Did you all know all of this? So now you all know it. So Earth is the third planet in our solar system. And how is Earth formed? A huge object the size of Mars, came and collided with Earth. That means came and crashed Earth. And when it came and crashed Earth, the Earth was extremely, very, very hot. And what happened next? The water from inside the surface of the Earth started coming up. And when it started coming up, the surface started to cool down. Clear, everybody? Okay, so to make you understand things better, let's watch a video. Yes, so let's watch from what happened when the Earth started cooling down. Okay. Okay, can everybody see the screen? Yes. Okay, good job. Let's start. So let's see what happens. Now, when Earth started cooling down, you know what happened? The surface formed a thin layer. Can you see? Water started coming up and the Earth started forming thin layer. Can you see? The water is coming up and it started forming a thin layer. But inside the Earth, the rock continued to swirl, that is move. And the crust below the Earth, can you see this? And the crust below the Earth, can you see? This started breaking into parts. Yes, and this is what is called plate tectonics. It is happening even right now. It's only that we cannot feel it a lot. So what happened when water started coming up? Okay, there was a thin crust that was formed, and all the things that are inside the Earth started moving. Okay, all the plates that were there inside the Earth. So everything started coming apart. And what happened? It started moving, and that's how there were so many things like mountains and trenches which were formed. And you know what is this called? It is called plate tectonics. Will you remember this for me? Yes? Okay, shall we go ahead and watch what's there ahead? Okay, let's go ahead. Now, let me tell you, the crust of the Earth consists of separate giant plates which move around. Now, as they meet and as they crumble, mountains are formed and even trenches are formed. Can you see this? Now, this is a trench. Now, what is a trench? Trenches are when there are depressions inside. Okay, they are called trenches, depressions inside. We learned that if you attended last class, you may know what trenches are because we did that in oceans, wonders of the oceans as well, all the magic that lies underwater. Okay, so trenches are even formed on land. These are depressions which are formed on land. Okay, so when these plate tectonics happen, either mountains are formed, that means movement upwards, or trenches are formed, movement downwards. Okay, very good. They go deeper and deeper into the Earth. Now, let us look at some fun facts. The fun facts are that the highest point on Earth, you know which is the highest point? We did this last class as well. Okay, that's right. Mount Everest was formed in a very similar manner. Similarly, can you see Mariana Trench, which is the deepest point, okay, in the ocean, that again was formed by plate tectonics. Okay, so be it the highest point on Earth, that is Mount Everest, or the lowest point, that is Mariana Trench, deep inside, the deepest point. Both of them were formed by plate tectonics. Okay, let's go ahead. Now, from our perspective, Earth's mountains and trenches are mighty indeed. But when you look at Earth and its cross section, you can see how tiny they actually are. Can you see? If you look at this cross section, it seems to be very big. But actually, when you look at this cross section, they are not that big. You see, they're very tiny. Yes? Okay, let's go ahead. The part we stand on is the crust. Okay, so let's come on it again. So the part we stand on, can you see this part is the crust. It is about 50 kilometers and thick, though it can vary between 5 to 70 kilometers. depending on place to place. Okay, so the path we stand on is called the crust, which is approximately 50 kilometers, but it varies from 5 to 70 kilometers. By the way, the deepest hole a man has ever drilled is 12.262 kilometers deep. Did you all know this? Yes, isn't this a fun fact? Yes? Okay, good job, everybody. So now, are we clear with all of this? Yes? Can you see the deepest hole which man has built? It is 12.262 kilometers. Now, I'm going to revise all of this with you because it's a quiz time. Okay, so let's look at it again. Now, Earth was formed by a big collision that took place. And what happened? The Earth was extremely hot at that point of time. And how did it start cooling down? When the water from inside the Earth started coming up. Now, when the water from started coming up, there was a lot of movement that was taking place. Now, those movements are called plate tectonics. Because of plate tectonics, what were formed? Mountains and trenches. Mountains are above the land, trenches are deep inside. Very good. Now, which is the highest point on land? Mount Everest. Deepest point? Marina Trench. Very good. Now, when we look at a cross section, that means just a plain picture. Do you think this is actually a very huge difference? No, it's very small, right? Now, Earth's crust is about 50 kilometers, but it varies from 5 to 70 kilometers. And the deepest hole a man has ever drilled is 12.262 kilometers deep, right? Good job, everybody. So now let's look at something. Quiz time. Good job, everybody. So what we are going to do is we are going to be posting the link in the chat section and in the comment section on YouTube. All you need to do is go and click on the link. Let's go and get started. Yes, I'm going to give you 2 minutes and then we go ahead and solve the quiz together. Yes? Good job, everybody. Okay, so I can see most of y'all have started the quiz. That's very good. I want to see who's going to ace and who's going to come first. Let's see who's going to come first. Yes? Okay, I'm very excited to see who's going to come first. So let's go ahead and give our best. Wow, everyone's giving a tough competition to each other. I am so happy y'all are so good at this. I'm very happy. Good job, everybody. Okay, some people have already started completing. Is the test so easy for y'all? Yes, I was finding it very easy because I can see some of y'all have already completed the test. Very good speed, I must tell. Good job, good job. Okay, how many of y'all have completed? Just give me a thumbs up so that I have a head count. Very good. Most of y'all have completed. So I'll just give a few seconds more and then let's discuss it together. Yes? Shall we do that? Good job, everybody. So I'll just give a few seconds more and then we go ahead. Okay, shall we go ahead? Yes? Okay. Can you see my screen? Okay, let's start with the game. Movement of giant plates of Earth moving beneath our surface is called water current, ecosystem, plate tectonics, or hydrosphere? We learned it. What is it? Plate tectonics. Good job, you guys. Very good. We got a power up in the first question. That's very good. Let's go ahead. Next one. Crust is the dash layer of the earth. Innermost, outermost, middle. We just learned crust is the outermost layer. Very good. Good job, everybody. Next one. Density-wise, crust must be dash among all the layers of the earth. Now, since it's the outermost layer, it cannot be the heaviest layer. Since it's the outermost layer, it has to be the lightest layer. Yes, good job. Very good, everybody. Next one. If an apple represents the earth, what does the skin of the apple represent? The outermost layer is called the crust. Very good. So your answer is crust. Good job. Next one. When plates of crust crumble, when they crumble, that means when plate tectonic happens, what does it create? Mountains and trenches. Mountains only, trenches only. What is the answer? Mountains and trenches. Very good. Good job, everybody. Okay, next one. What is the reason for the movement of the crust? Movement hot rocks beneath. So movement of hot rocks beneath, gravity or rotation of earth. So movement of the crust takes place because of movement of the hot rocks beneath. And that's called plate tectonics. So your answer is movement of hot rocks beneath. Very good, everybody. You all have done a good job. So we are all done. And how many of you all want to know more about Earth? Yes, isn't it interesting? Did we know there are so many things that we did not know about Earth? Yes? Okay, so are all of you all excited to know about Earth? Yes? So shall we continue? Yes? Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see what we can know more about Earth. Yes? Okay. Shall we start? Can everyone see the screen? Okay. Now, after the crust comes the mantle. It's a silicate rocky shell and is about 2,900 kilometers thick. The mantle consists of upper mantle and the lower mantle. The upper mantle has different regions. Okay, now this upper mantle, the upper part is called the lithosphere. Okay, the lithosphere. Whereas after that, there comes the lower part, which is the asthenosphere. Okay, so the upper mantle can again be divided into two parts, the lithosphere and the asthenosphere. Clear, everybody? Okay, good job. Now, this mostly, the asthenosphere mostly consists of solid material. Yes, and the lower mantle reaches deep to the outer core of the earth. Now, Earth's outer core is nothing but a liquid layer of iron and nickel. Now, these are two metals. Okay, so the outer core of the Earth consists of iron and nickel, which is about 2,266 kilometers thick. Now, temperatures over here vary from 4,000 degrees centigrade to 5,000 degrees centigrade. Okay. And finally, in the center, we have the inner core, right? Now, what is so special about inner core? Now, inner core is a solid ball, which is again of iron and nickel metal, but it's a solid ball. And the radius of this, radius means the entire circle, is the entire circle. It is about 1,200 kilometers. And you know what's amazing? 70%, it is nothing but 70% the size of our moon. Isn't that amazing? It is 70% the size of our moon. And besides that, the temperature of this inner core is almost that of the sun. Sun is so hot, and similarly our core is that hot. And something very strange but interesting as well. Now this inner core is growing with an estimated rate of 1 mm every year. Now 1 mm is very small but still huge, right? Now for some perspective, this small layer of crystallized melt products from the molten mantle where we live. Okay, so now this upper layer is where we live. Isn't that something that's very interesting? So let's go through it again. So first we have the crust, then we have the mantle. Now mantle is divided into two parts, the upper mantle and the lower mantle. Upper mantle is again divided into two, lithosphere and asthenosphere. Then comes the outer core, which is made up of liquid, nickel and iron. And then we have the core, which is made up of solid ball of nickel and iron. Now that is 70% the size of our moon, and it is as hot as our sun. Isn't that interesting? And where do we live? We live on the crust. Very good. Okay, now how many of y'all did not know this? Y'all didn't know? Good job. So y'all learned something new, right? Very good. Okay, now we don't have a quiz, but we have something else very interesting for y'all. Are y'all excited for it? Yes? Okay, so let's go ahead and let's perform this interesting task. Are y'all ready for it? Yes? Shall we go ahead? Okay, so I'm very excited to know if you're going to like it. What we are going to do is we are going to draw the different layers of earth. Everyone's ready? We need one A4 size sheet and a pencil, pen, sketch pens, and eraser. Are you all ready with it? Okay, so I'm just going to give you all those who aren't ready. I'm just going to give you all like a quick few seconds. Quickly go and get them. Yes? And then we go ahead and draw. All those who have, I'll just show you all what you'll need to do, and we can go ahead and fill up our details. Okay, can everyone see the screen? Good job. Now, all you need to do is write your name, today's date, what grade you're in, and which school you're in. So these 4 details you'll need to write. Below that, you're supposed to write layers of the earth. So we are going to draw the different layers of the earth. Yes, shall we do that? Okay, so let's quickly write our details, then we move on to the layers. And it's not necessary for you all to color it like it's given over here. Simple plain drawing is also good. Yes? Okay. Let's quickly fill in our details and then we move to the drawing part. Okay, is everyone done with the details? Good job. So let's come to the drawing part. Now what you need to draw? You need to draw a cross section. Now this is also a cross section, but we are drawing it in V form. So first comes our crust, then our upper mantle, lower mantle. We are not doing the lithosphere, asthenosphere. That's perfectly okay. So we are doing the crust, the upper mantle, lower mantle, outer core, and inner core. These 5 things you'll need to mention. Yes, so let's draw it beautifully. And don't forget to submit it, because I'm going to personally see all of them and I'm going to select top 10 and we're going to feature it on our website. Yes, so all of you all don't forget to submit it, draw as beautifully as you can, and then send it to us. I'm going to check each one of yours drawing. Okay, so I want to see how beautifully you all draw. I'm pretty sure you all are very good artists. So I just want to see how beautifully you all can draw. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. So you need to draw a V and these 5 layers, only 5 layers. You can draw the mountains also, like we've drawn on the crust. Yes, so that you'll know when plate tectonics happen, what happens? Mountains are formed and trenches are formed. Yes? Good job, everybody. You're so smart. I'm very proud of y'all. Okay, some of y'all have already completed drawing. Good speed, I must say. Wow, okay. I can see some of y'all beautifully. Very good, guys. Beautiful drawings. Everyone's drawn so beautifully. Okay, all those who are done, just lift your paper so that I can see your drawings. Very good, guys. Very good. Good job. Very, very well done. Okay, all those who are done, just lift your drawings. I just want to see all your drawings and how many of y'all are done with it. Okay, very good, very good. Some of y'all have even colored it. Brilliant, very good. Good job, guys. Very good, very good. So are all of y'all done with the drawing? Give me a thumbs up if y'all are done. Yes? Okay. Very good. So shall we move on to our next activity? Yes, you okay. All those who are left, let me tell you all, you can complete this drawing and after class, complete your drawing and send it across. Okay, I really want to see all of y'all to submit your drawings. Okay, I'm going to personally check them. So I want to see all your beautiful drawings. Yes? Okay. Shall we move on to the next activity? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, good job. So our next activity is, if you all know what it is, give me a thumbs up. That's right. It's our experiment time. Okay, so today what we are going to be performing is called the fire syringe experiment. Okay, now you all need to be very careful with this experiment. You can ask your parents to help you all, but be extremely careful. Okay, so let's look at the material list. We need airtight piston and we need cotton. Okay, these are the two things that we need. And okay, how many of y'all are ready with the material? Just give me a thumbs up. Okay, very good. So all those who are running to quickly get your stuff, I'll just give you all a few seconds and then we go ahead. Okay, good job. Okay, so till the time everyone gets their material, all those who are here, you know what we are going to be performing? The fire syringe. Why is it called a fire syringe experiment? Firstly, the airtight piston looks like a syringe, and fire syringe because when we perform this experiment, you'll be able to see sparks of fire. That's the reason why you'll need to be extremely careful. Okay, ask your parents for help if you'll feel scared or you'll feel you won't be able to do it, but be very safe while doing this. Okay. Okay, so since most of you are back, let's go ahead and watch the experiment. First, we are going to watch it very carefully, and then we perform it. Okay, everybody? Good job. So let's look at the experiment. Shall I play it? Okay, so our second activity for the day is fire syringe experiment. So you'll need to take an airtight piston, take some cotton, okay, and place it inside piston. Very little cotton. Place it inside piston. Now you can push it in with the help of a pencil or with the syringe itself. Okay, so all you need to do is close your piston and be ready to push the syringe in. Yes, for that you'll need to hold your piston extremely firm. Did you see the spark? Okay, now let's see it in slow motion. Okay, when you put a lot of pressure with the syringe and the cotton, can you see the little explosion that took place, the fire sparks? Yes, so that's what we are going to be doing today. Be very careful. You'll need to hold the pistol very tight. Okay, let's go ahead and perform it. So first, place your piston, the fire syringe experiment. So place your piston on the floor and take some cotton and put it inside the piston. Okay, now to push it in, you all can use your pencil, you all can use a earbud, you all can use anything that will help it go and touch the bottom. Yes, so let's do that. Take little cotton and push it in. Don't use your finger might get stuck. So use something that will help you push it down to the bottom. Everyone done? Okay, so let's go ahead. Now all you need to do is push it in. Okay, after pushing it in, take your piston's head and attach it properly. Yes, properly, so that there is no place for the air to come out. It should be absolutely airtight. Okay, close it firmly. And now, is everyone ready to perform the magic? Yes? Okay, let's go ahead. Now, all you need to do is, everyone's closed it firmly. Now, can you see the syringe part? You need to push it hard down, extremely hard. And the spark is going to come only for a few seconds. So I'm not pretty sure if you'll be able to see, but this is how it's going to happen. Just have a look. Can you see it? And hold it tightly below. Okay? So that, yes, very good, everybody. Good job. Now, can anyone tell me why this small explosion happened? That's right, because of the pressure that was applied. Because of the pressure, a small explosion took place. Very good, everybody, very good. And also because it's airtight, that means it has air inside, and air has oxygen. We've done this in the previous classes. Very good. All those who've attended, you all know. The most important thing for burning fire or for explosion is oxygen, the oxygen that we breathe. So in an airtight container or a piston, where airtight container or piston will definitely have oxygen, because one of the most important gases in the atmosphere in our air is oxygen. That's right. So if there's oxygen inside and we put a lot of pressure, a small explosion will happen because of the pressure, right? Good job, everybody. Okay, so who's ready for another quiz time? Good job, everybody. So we'll be posting the link in the chat section and in the comment section on YouTube. All you need to do is just click on the link and go ahead. So I'll give you 2 minutes and then let's discuss the quiz together. Yes? Good job. Okay, let me see who's going to top the quiz this time. I'm really excited to know. So all of y'all just give your best shot. This is the last quiz of this class. So I'm pretty sure you're going to do very well. So let's see how you'll perform. Yes? All the best, guys. Okay. Everyone's giving each other a very tough competition. That's a very, very, very good. I'm very proud of y'all. Very good, guys. Very good. Okay, so okay, I can see most of y'all have already started finishing. Is it that easy again? Yes, I'm so happy. That means you're understanding the concept very well. Very good. I'm really proud of y'all, and y'all should be proud of yourselves too. Yes, very good, guys. Okay, so how many of y'all are done? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, very good. So all those who are left, I'll just give you a few seconds more and then let's perform it together. Yes? Good job. Okay, so are we ready? Shall we perform it together? Yes? Okay, let's go ahead and perform it together. Okay, can everybody see my screen? Yes? Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, so the first question is, the following illustration can be used to demonstrate formation of heated lava in the interiors of the earth, evolution of life, or why water evaporates. What do you think? I think it is the formation of heated lava in the interior of the earth, because there's so much pressure inside earth that there is lava going to be formed. So it is formation of heated lava in the interiors of the earth. Good job, everybody. Okay, next one. Which of these will create a similar effect in place of cotton? Orange. Can orange have explosion? No. Sand. Will anything happen to the sand? It'll just get pressed. Petrol. Yes, petrol does catch fire. So your answer is petrol. Good job, everybody. Okay, next one. If the same experiment is conducted in space where there's no oxygen, what will be the result? If there's no oxygen, what is going to happen? No explosion. Fire cannot catch, no fire can take place without oxygen, right? So only rise in temperature, cotton will ignite, but no sound, or the same result. So it's only going to be rise in temperature. Clear, everybody? Good job. Okay, next one. In the context of the above experiment, why do you think that the interior of the earth is hot? Because of revolution of the earth, or sun's rays radiate heat, or high pressure? So why do you think that the interior of the earth is hot? Because there's a lot of pressure inside the earth, right? So it is high pressure. Good job, everybody. Sun rays cannot touch the interiors of the earth, right? So it has to be high pressure. Okay. What will happen if we make a tiny hole in the bottom of the tube? No effect, similar effect, piston cannot move. Now, even if there's a small hole inside, the oxygen can go out, right? So it won't remain airtight. If it's not airtight, no air, no oxygen, no fire. So what's going to happen? Nothing will happen, no effect. Good job, everybody. Very good. So we are all done. How many of y'all found this easy? Some of y'all, it was a little tricky. This quiz was a little tricky. I agree with y'all. Okay. So did you all enjoy today's class? Yes. Good job, everybody. So will I be seeing y'all in the next class? Yes. I'm so excited to see you in the next class. Yes, so we'll be coming out with different topic, which is going to be equally exciting. But let me ask you all first. Are you all done with your drawings? Yes? Okay, so I want to see all of you all submitting your drawings so that I can personally see it, because I really want to see all your drawings and I want to select top 10 and put them on our website. Yes, I'm going to feature top 10 drawings on our website. I hope all of you all are going to submit. Yes. And I'll see you in the next class. Don't forget to invite your friends and stay healthy, stay safe, stay hydrated. Yes. Okay. Bye, guys. Take care.
Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at Uolo. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.uolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. And then you will see a list of the classes that you've last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on share, copy the link and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at Uolo_app